Leo, Leo, Leo. I was just shuffling and look, your card just happened to be at the bottom of the deck. I will shuffle again, but I just thought start the reading with that. But anyway, it is the Leo full moon coming up. So intense time for you guys. I know that I can't sleep on a full moon. I always wake up at 3 a.m. and I've been doing it for the last 3 nights, especially with the Leo full moon. It's just like, whoa. Okay, lots of energy. Celebration coming up for you guys, Leos. So there's a lot happening. So more fire energy. Elephant at the bottom of that deck. Obstacles. Okay, camel wanted to come out. Obstacles being cleared with. Let's just get started, okay? Rather than a whole heap of random cards that just keep wanting to pop out and say hello. I think it's just aspects of yourself going, hello, Leo. More fire energy here with the upward pointing triangle of the camel. This is a general energy for the fortnight coming up. Now, this is a sense of you've had a real intuitive sense for a long time that something is coming, that there's some kind of growth, that you're working towards something. And you've gone without for a long time. You're a survivor, Leo. You've managed to survive. The camel has enough water to survive the desert. But now there's this sense of it hasn't quite revealed itself yet to you, but you've got this intuitive sense to keep on going, keep moving forward because this is the right direction you're in. There is growth coming with this. There's also travel and adventure coming up with this camel as well. But I just keep getting trust your intuition with that one. That you will know. You kind of have a sense of what the movements are in your life, but now it's kind of just quite not the right time. Things are still growing. Things are still moving deep down. So what supporting energy do we have for Leo? What supporting energy? But it feels good. The journey feels good. It's been long. It hasn't been easy, but you've come out strong. What else have we got for Leo? I feel like I want to still shuffle. Supporting energy for this. B. I saw B sort of fleetingly stick out. It's like just this is kind of what's happening in your reading, Leo. There's just little fleeting moments of messages and signs and information that you're on the right, sort of like signposts that you're on the right path and to keep going. With B coming in, your mind's been very busy. You're working towards something. All parts of you are very focused and working towards something. This is a collective energy, and this feels like it's a collective energy of you. So you're working really, really hard here, Leo, but I think that you're seeing slowly and surely some results, but let's see where this is going. Challenges and opportunities for Leos. Challenges and opportunities. I feel like you're going to be very focused towards a goal, to achieving something, quite driven by something this fortnight. There's an idea and you're just like, okay, I'm going to put all the elements into place to make this happen. It might only be small at the moment, but I can see that it's big. I've gone without something for such a long time. I now want to bring something in that I really want into my world. Challenges on opportunities, Leo. Let's see. 2 cards wanted to come out. Both upside down. Lamb and Spider. Now, they're both elements of the air that have turned into elements of earth because that triangle, with the line through it, when it gets put upside down, it turns into earth energy. So there's a questioning with that lamb. And with the spider, the challenge is to create something here. But you might be really, really new at it with that lamb energy. Maybe it's something new you haven't done before. And so it's this sense of trying to ground that into your reality, to actually make it happen, to actually do something new, but not just have the idea, but actually go through the process of making it a physical reality, like I said. But there seems to be a struggle with that for some reason, Leo. There seems to be a struggle here. So here is a great opportunity to birth something into the world, to make something beautiful, and perhaps on the internet, because we've got the web there. But with the lamb upside down, there might be a bit of fear around this, or just feeling a bit vulnerable about starting out, and you might need to feel a bit exposed. So these are sort of challenges and opportunities, but yeah, there's something. This is going to be worth it, Leo. Let's try and get Mr. B up properly. Okay, so let's look at love for Leo. Let's look at love. Let's pull out a love card for you and see what we can get. Well, I'm going to pull out some clarifiers for those other cards with the Rider Waite, so we'll delve into that a little bit more deeply, just to try and make some sense of it. But let's, for the moment, we'll look at love and career before we do that. Love. Again, 2 cards came out. The crocodile and the bear. So we have a water sign and an earth sign here, with the crocodile being the water sign and the bear the earth sign. Okay, again with the crocodile, I feel like you are the crocodile, Leo, but you can I feel like this is a relationship we're looking at, 2 different people here, 2 very different people. And the crocodile, again, it's like that camel energy. The crocodile can wait a very long time for an opportunity to come by, and then suddenly snap. It snaps it up. But it can kind of lurk. It is this amazing survivor. It survived, centuries. It's like a prehistoric, it's like almost from the dinosaur times. It hasn't had to evolve that much over the years because it's got everything it needs to survive, like that camel. But it sort of half lurks in and out of the water. So it's a case of, it's like you're waiting for someone in the relationship to emerge. That they need to do, the other person's needing to do a lot of personal work. They kind of need to do their thing for a while. They're emerging. They might be having to deal with success or pressures from work or whatever it is. And they're actually looking in the other direction. They need to have their focus elsewhere outside of the relationship for the moment. So it might be focused, like I said, on work or a passion project or whatever it is. And the crocodile's kind of half delving into the water. It's sort of half on top of the water and half under it. So the water representing the emotions. It's half connecting with the relationship but half not. There's also rain coming down on the crocodile, so there's healing happening. But I feel like one person in the relationship is waiting for the other one to turn around and be ready to connect again. So I feel like there's commitment here, but there's a sense of moving apart into more independent spaces. So almost a disconnect, but still connected. It's hard to explain this. And so, yeah, I feel like this is an established couple. I don't really feel like this is anything. I don't feel like this is a single. So I'm sorry for all those singles out there. If it is a single situation, I guess it would mean that the other person's not quite ready yet. The other person's not seeing you yet. They're not ready for a relationship. So that's kind of the energy that we're getting here with this crocodile. The crocodile's just waiting for the other person. So let's look at career. But in the meantime, the Leo's got this other thing on the boil, this other idea that they're trying to manifest as well. So let's pull some cards for career for Leos. And that relationship card, I mean, that doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Like I said, it could be you're waiting for someone to be ready for. Anyway, sorry, career, we've got black egg reversed. So I think on a career sense, there's this sense of you not being able to speak your truth, that almost what your truth is being suppressed, even Leo, here with this black egg. If we turn it up this way, this is all about speaking your truth, being the teacher, being acknowledged, people looking up to you, your information and voice being heard and listened to and appreciated. When we turn it upside down, it's like the opposite. And it's this sense of all these things, that this other thing that you're working towards, you're not seeing the concrete reality of it just yet. So there's frustration here with this, Leo, and people not respecting your opinion, people not listening to you with this black egg reversed. So, yeah, there's frustration there, Leo. Frustration on a work level, at work. Maybe you're just not feeling like you're getting quite the respect that you want. So let's get a clarifier for that, hey? Let's ask the Rider Waite for a bit more clarity on that situation. The Knight of Cups. Now, I want to put this with that, but I also I'm going to pull out a few cards for some people you're dealing with at work as well. Because with this Knight of Cups energy, I feel like this is more your energy here. Leo, you're actually really feeling like you need to find something that nourishes you, where you can speak, where you can feel valued. So you're wanting to move forward towards that. You're looking for that. So you might be actively looking for another opportunity or another job. But yeah, there's this real sense of not being heard. But I also want to pull out the people or person that you're dealing with in this situation from the animal cards. I just got given that information, so I want to pull two cards. So I'm going to pull these two. Okay, we've got the golden egg and the oyster. So this oyster is so these are the people you're dealing with. The oyster transmits its message. It thinks it's pretty special. Both of these people think they're pretty special. So the oyster's the one who's doing all the talking, that thinks their opinion is the most valid opinion. And the golden egg is the one that kind of feels like they're pretty secure where they are. They might, in the workplace, they feel pretty special. Both these people think they're pretty good. But the golden egg feels like you pose no threat. The oyster is a dominant force. The oyster is the person that's speaking over you or speaking for you or not letting you speak. So this could very much be a water sign. So it could be a Cancer, a Pisces or a Scorpio. And the golden egg, you know, it's funny because we've got the golden egg and we've got the black egg. If you put them together, the black egg's actually much bigger than the golden egg. It's an unknown, powerful voice that hasn't quite worked out its power and its strength. But ultimately, it is bigger and stronger than this golden egg. It just hasn't had the opportunity to express that. So you need to know that, Leo, okay? You need to know that. This oyster is a closed book. You're not going to be able to pry that oyster open. You're not going to be able to get into that person's mind. You're not going to be able to find their weakness. So they're just kind of like a lost cause. They're just like, I do feel like if you're in that situation, it's probably just best to not deal with those people. It's better to get away from them because I don't think they're going to change. I don't think there's an indefensible wall there. They're not going to let you in. So I hope that makes sense for some of you guys. So let's get a supporting card for Camel. Supporting card for Camel, the general energy. So whatever this is, you know you can survive it, okay? You know that this frustration, there's other things that you're growing that's outside of perhaps this unsatisfactory situation where you're not able to express yourself. Yep, we have the Three of Wands, looking further afield. And again, we have had the idea of travel. It's been able to let things go or let people go. Let people go, and it's like letting children fly fly out of the nest, or just letting ideas go off and seeing where they go and what they come back as. So it's this sense of, initial success with an idea or a project, but there's more work to be done, and you know that. But I feel like, there's a new journey for you. Look at all those ships in the background. There's new opportunities coming up. And it's just a matter of waiting for one of them to turn around and come back laden with all its gold, and for you to jump on board and reap the benefits. So, looking further afield. So definitely in terms of career, or even, I don't know if that's related to relationships, but it's just waiting for your ships to come in, really. Waiting for the opportunities to come, because they are coming. They're on their way. They just haven't quite arrived yet. So, supporting energy for the bee. Supporting energy for B. It's like this is something kind of personal to you outside of this situation that you're working on. Trying to manifest a positive change in your life. So, B. You don't want to be left out in the cold again. You don't want to be sort of ignored, forgotten, overlooked, feel like other people have got something and you don't. You're not willing to accept that situation. And so you're working really hard towards manifesting something positive into your life, Leo, so that you won't ever get left out into the cold again. Especially it might be you don't want to ever get to that stage where you had no money or you were struggling with money again. You're working really, really hard to change that, or to be worried about money or loss, financial loss. So, I think it's really, really positive. It's kind of something that's really motivating you, Leo. And I think that you're going to be I think you're going to succeed in that. I think it's a good motivator for you guys. So let's look at Spider and Lamb reversed. Spider and Lamb reversed. Challenges and opportunities. What have we got to go with that? Well, here's the success, Leo. Here's the success. So if you can get past yourself and any blocks to get started, write that first word on the page, take that first step, whatever it is that you're trying to do, there's success. So this is where you're really wanting to head towards is success, but the challenge and opportunity is this fear and self-sabotage and doubt, but there's success on the cards here, Leo, and that's what I feel like. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, part of that doubt is because you have been left out in the cold before. Things haven't worked out before, but I really feel like there's a real opportunity now to make that success that you have been looking for such a long time with that camel energy. Now, let's look at this relationship of the crocodile and the bear. Okay, let's get a final clarifier for Leo on the relationship of the camel and the bear. Let's have a look at this. Wow, Leo, the Strength card. Your card, Leo. And it's funny we started off with the Sun because I knew you were going to come out eventually. You always do in your readings. That's what I love about these Leo readings. That's you, okay? I feel like, Leo, maybe you're sacrificing a little bit. Exactly in this relationship, it might be you're not actually been able to express, a bit like that black egg reversed. You're waiting. You're not necessarily expressing everything that you're feeling because you kind of know that it's not the right time. But you have the strength like that camel. You have the strength inside of you to be able to get through this. I feel like this relationship is strong. I feel like this is going to get past this. It's going to be able to withstand these challenges and pressures and whatever it is that's going on at the moment. I feel like you're doing the right thing by it. I feel like stick by it. You're strong enough. You're both strong enough to get through this. So I feel like that's really positive, really positive. And I love that it ended on your card, the Strength card, because I just think that just is such a positive reinforcement for you, Leo, and who you are. So if you'd like to hear more, I'm just going to end it there. Please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Take care, beautiful Leos. I'll see you next time. Bye.